Hi, gang. It's Cactus Jack, and Billie Jo Jones is here with an update from the road. She's still in it with just a few shows to go. Our look behind the scenes of the latest country music reality series found her marked safe after she survived another round. And we had another battle at the radio station. After a couple of minutes of battling technology, she jumped right in.
Can you hear me now?
Finally, at long last, I finally figured it out. Okay.
Well, yay! I'm glad. I felt like that commercial. Can you hear me now? Good. Can you hear me now?
It's not you. I have trouble with this phone system all the time. If Scott didn't warn you, I will. But we got you figured out here. All right.
Good.
We're going to get back on this, and I'm going to tell you that I just maybe 2 hours ago watched the final. I didn't get to see the final last night, but I watched it on YouTube, and you made it through another round.
I sure did. Thank goodness.
Amen. Amen. I've been cheering for you and hollering. The neighbors probably think I'm killing somebody over there. I'm really happy to hear that.
Oh, my goodness.
If y'all are listening on Willie 102, this is Billie Jo Jones, and she is moving one round after another on the CBS TV show, the Paramount Plus show, The Road. And she's hanging out with some really cool people, Blake Shelton and Gretchen Wilson and that Keith guy. What's his name again?
Keith Urban, the legendary Keith Urban.
Oh, my goodness. You're just head and shoulders above the legends there. You are in some tough competition. My goodness gracious.
Oh, I know it. Tell me about it.
Every time they get to the announcing who's there, I just hold my breath. But like I say, this morning, I went, no, she had to have done better. I saw the performance. No, she's okay. And you were, so that's good.
No. Oh, good. Yep, it's working out good right now.
Well, the cool thing about watching you on the show is what we're learning about your family. You've got really beautiful children, and I knew about Grandma and Grandpa from the YouTube channels, YouTube posts that I've done. I've seen them on the videos and so on and so forth. But it's just great to have a family all together, all pulled in for the same cause. I'm really, really excited about that.
Well, thank you. I have been very, very blessed with the best. So I'm thrilled that I'm finally getting to share my story with the world, and hopefully and I know it's already touched and reached other people, because I've had so many people reach out to me with their similar stories of being raised by their grandparents or their aunt and uncles and stuff. So I am honored to be a part of it.
Then you got the family at home and everybody's cheering for you. Tell me what that's all like. How did you juggle all that?
Oh gosh, it's hard. I say that it's hard, but it's not. It's kind of the hardest but easiest thing in the world when you have a great support system. I've got, my best friend is my nanny, and she watches my kiddos so that I can go out and travel and sing and tour, and she's lived with me and watched them for 9 years now. So I lucked into, the best of the best, and my grandparents still help out whenever they can. If not, then I'm usually dragging them on the road with me. So they get to go with me to a lot of my shows still. And my papa just turned 91 and my grandma's 87.
Yeah, I saw that on the, I guess it was the first one that I saw, or maybe the second one, but they were on there and they were cheering you on. And CBS interviewed them, talked to them, and that is just head and shoulders the best.
He's famous now.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, we're going to try to make him even famouser when you take all of this stuff. Now, how much longer is it going to go? Is it going to go into the first of the year?
No, I think it'll be over with in December. I'm just not sure when. I think there's only about, where are we right now? We're heading into Arkansas, so there might be maybe 3 or 4 episodes left.
Okay, well, I couldn't decide because...
I'm not sure. I've lost count. I know that there's 10. I don't know how many there's been right now. I don't remember what number we're on.
Well, as I was watching it, they split it one week, and when I went to watch it, you weren't on there, and I went and looked, and you were still on the roster, but you weren't on that show, so I didn't know how many more they would split that way, and if the final was going to be like a playoff like the others.
They just split a couple of them because, there were so many trying to, get it into that amount of time. I think they only have about an hour for the show. So they had to split us up, but they won't be doing that anymore. We'll be on all of them.
Everybody talks about the competition. What I'm interested to know is you're no stranger to the road, but you are with like 3 versions of country music Yoda. What have you learned on the road with these guys?
Oh man, so much. I mean, first and foremost, getting to sit and watch, an icon like Keith Urban, put on a show each night, and I'm telling you, he doesn't put on the same show twice, which is just amazing to me. But getting to watch him and how he interacts and throwing his shoulders and his arms here and there and really performing. I love getting to watch that and learning from him. And, of course, I'm soaking in all the advice that Gretchen has given me. She is just absolute sweetest, and I don't think we could have done the show without her. I know we couldn't have. So it's been amazing, getting to work with them. And, I've learned, obviously, that I am a lot stronger. I knew I was strong, but I'm a lot stronger than what I thought I even was, being sick, on the road and everything. It's been crazy, but it's all definitely been worth it.
Well, you battled through. That was the whole thing. You battled through, and I'm just thrilled.
Yes,
I'm excited to see how the rest of it's going to go. Now, you've been. This was, as we talked. I think the first time we talked about this, you had already done it, and it was already a done deal. And I know you can't talk about that part, but what has happened in your career since then? Since we talked the first time about all this?
Oh gosh, there's been so much. I mean, I just had my 4th consecutive #1 song in Texas. The road finally came out to TV. I've been touring and traveling and playing shows, all year long. I've got a few shows left for 2025, and then we're already looking left and right for 2026. I just dropped a new album a few weeks ago. It's called Turquoise and Silver. That's doing really well.
Talked about Turquoise and Silver on the radio here, and what
Yes.
is the single?
Yes,
Which
sir.
one just went #1?
My most recent one that went #1 was Flame, and that's what I sang last
Oh,
night on the
okay,
TV
yeah,
show,
I knew about
which is pretty
Flame.
cool. Yeah.
We've played that here on the radio with your interviews several times.
Yep.
Actually, when
Yes,
Flame
sir.
broke,
And
I
then
think
right
was the
now
first time
we're
I ever
trying
talked
to
to you.
Yes, sir. And then right now we're trying to get Turquoise and Silver, up to that #1 spot, which would make 5 consecutive #1s, which would be amazing. So yeah, it's been one heck of a year.
It's really been cool to me to just be a part of this journey you are traveling down here. Not just the TV show, that's cool in and of itself, but the song Flame and the fact that you've had 3. This is now the 4th #1, and I've got your
Yes,
YouTube.
sir.
I've got your YouTube page up here, and we're kind of watching the videos as I talk to you. And there is Flame. We'll pull that one up, and do you write your own songs? Do you have a songwriting crew? Do you just choose them out of a catalog, or how does all that work?
I write my own. My first album I released, I only had written 2 of the 10, and then this last album, I am a writer or co-writer on 10 of the 12 songs. So I've been writing my little heart out, and we're still writing right now for the next album. So I'm not opposed to, bringing in other songs from other writers. I've got I think 2 of them on this album were from some other writers. But really just kind of whenever a song comes to me, or if someone pitches me a song and if I like it, then, we'll talk about putting it on there. So, I do love writing my own music though, because I write from experience and I write from the heart. And, my biggest goal is to get, those songs and out there to the world, and hopefully other people can relate to them as much as I did writing them.
I've talked to numerous songwriters. Songwriters are really my heroes as much or more than performers, because without the poetry, you don't really have anything to put out to the public. But there's some that you want to just keep to yourself, and there's some you want everyone to hear. And I'm
Yes.
kind of thrilled with the blend. I've been on Spotify. I've downloaded everything you have on Spotify, and I listen to them regularly.
Oh, thank you.
I'm impressed, and it's really cool to get to know someone. But I adopt everybody. When we go out on our shows, we call everybody that comes out the Cactus Kids, because if you come to my show 2 or 3 times, you're part of my family. So we adopt everybody as Cactus Kids, and I'm going to be up for roles for your grandpa if he ever decides he wants to retire, I guess. But
Aw.
anyway.
I love it.
That's way too much information, but I'm really thrilled you had a few minutes to talk to us here today, and we're going to watch and make sure that we get a chance to see how it comes out. The Road on CBS TV on Sunday nights, also on Paramount Plus on demand, and selected videos and selected episodes are now on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
All right, Billie Jo Jones, we're cheering for you.
Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
God bless you. Thank you for your time, and we'll talk soon, okay?
Yes, sir.
After you
yes,
win.
sir. Thank you.
And we leave it there for now. She'll check back in with us a little bit later on, or in the home stretch on the CBS series The Road. And we'll see every episode Sunday nights, 9 Eastern, 8 Central. As I might have mentioned, Billie Jo's been on with the channel. We've had in her bio a lot about what's been going on with her in the past year or so. And we talked to a lot of folks here. Take a look. There's some ideas here, and stay tuned for the next one.